Going earlier. So so it was good. It's good. It's cute. So yeah. Wow, Rochester, Sue. My God, Rochester is very cold, right? Sue Ellen. Hi everybody. I'm just starting to load the music so we can have conversations. So I went out to get things and it was snowing. It was so cute. I love it. It's not that cold, really, to be honest. I mean, it's -2, but but you know what I mean. It's not like it could be worse. Could be a lot worse. But it's cute. This I love this. This time of the year is so great. It's so nice. I like this. I like this. But of course, guys, you know we're privileged because we have heat. You know what I mean? When I was a kid in Brazil, my dad used to live in a mountain, like a city close to a mountain, and in the winter time, it was actually cold. Sometimes it got to 0 degree, 32 Fahrenheit or whatever, and there's no heat. So that's cold, because imagine there's no heat ever, and it gets to those very low temperatures, and it's very unpleasant. But here in the U.S., everybody has not everybody, but most people have heat. So, oh my God, hello everybody. So I'm organizing the cards here. Oh my God. So I was gonna say, guys, oh my God, so it's kind of exciting. So wow, there's so much news today, right? Oh my God, it's crazy. Hello. Guys, it's weird. I feel like I know some people are like, you should socialize more, and everything, because I'm not necessarily a very social person, but I feel like, well, I have friends on the internet. I'm sorry, is it bad that I'm like, I have connections? I have connections with people online. Is it bad? Like, I feel like, sorry, but I like it. If it is what you say it is, I like it. So, I don't know. You know what I mean? I have connections. I was like very looking forward to tonight. Like, but there's so much to talk about, right? It's crazy what's going on. Oh my God, it's so much. Oh my God, that's right. Tonight in Florida. Oh, that's right. Vicky's in Florida. Did you guys hear the latest about Florida? How the Broward County, they sent in the votes. I guess, I don't understand the story about the county, the machine recounting. 2 minutes later, they're like, no, it's too late. It's too late now. No. So yeah, I'm like hearing the sound. It sounds like maybe it's a nice storm or something. It's kind of loud hitting the. So guys, it's crazy. Okay. Yeah. So it's just, guys. Yeah. So I feel like it's kind of crazy in Florida and everything. Oh my God. Yeah. It's just look what's going on in Florida, guys. It's so crazy over there. I hope they get, they're able to get to the bottom of things. And earlier today, guys, this morning I read this story. Okay. Oh, by the way, Lucienne, she's in New York too, New York area. Did you see, Lucienne, that they closed, is it Port Authority? They closed the bus. What is it called? I think it's not Port Authority. What's it called? Is that right? Port Authority? They closed the buses. And it's a chaos. Can you imagine? A lot of people live in New Jersey, and they take, yeah. That's okay. Oh my God. It's crazy. Can you imagine? So it's a mess out there. Thank God I'm not, dealing with that situation. So my God. And guys, I was very angry this morning. I was reading this story about Facebook. Did you read? It's really infuriating. It really is infuriating. It was so, I don't know if you've had a chance to read the story about it, like Facebook. I'm sorry. I can't even get started with them. Like, how come these people are not in jail? All of them. Seriously, it's so wrong. The whole thing, the scariest thing, I don't usually, go kind of like get into this whole story of there's so many shady details. It's not even, can't even get started with how many shady details there are. But basically, what the scary part is what the article doesn't say. Which is, yeah, which is that not just all of them, not just, because this article actually makes, what's her name? To be honest, thank God, I was like, thank God I never bought into her bullshit. I'm Sheryl. I know I'm better than you. Okay, so you should learn from me. I'm home at 5. You know, oh my God, I can't even get. I'm so get started with her. You know how she had the whole thing of like, how she's like, I get home at 5:30 every day, and you're a billionaire. I'm sorry, how many servants does she have? And does she do that to this her second? No, like I'm home at 5:30. I am. Yeah, I am. Are you? Are you home at 5:30? And the other thing, guys, it's like another time to get into this. I don't have kids, okay? I don't technically have a family, but I find that it's very easy for people who have a lot of money to say, I put family first, when there's a lot of people who can't afford to be home at 5:30, and most jobs are not like, excuse me, 5:30, I gotta go. I'm sorry, it's just, no, 5:30 p.m. She be, yeah. And then she must, I just can't. She has to drive, whatever. I'm not getting to these people. So then anyway, guys, so the story, if you haven't read it, so she comes across as even worse. She's the head gaslighter over there. And that guy who's friends with Kavanaugh, not seriously, he's best friends with Kavanaugh. He gave a party to Kavanaugh when he was not nominated, he won the thing. So that guy, he's the one who's like not wanting people to say, oh, no, let's not look into it. No. The conservatives are going to be upset. So I want to know about all of them, because if I were Mueller, after I read the article, I was like, who the hell is paying this guy, Joel Kaplan? Okay. And then, because the impression you get about Facebook is that they have such a gaslighting operation, propaganda operation. Why? Because they must be hiding something. This is what is most disturbing, is that you realize that the reason why they don't want anything to talk about anything, or what kind of imagine if, like, okay, let's say you have any company, there's something goes wrong, your company's creating something negative. Who does not want to look into it? It's kind of strange. You know what I mean? It's kind of strange. Yeah, Mag is saying it's so true. Something, I miss the days when the Kardashians were the headlines. That one of the problems, Paris Hilton. Remember Paris? Oh my God, Paris Hilton. Oh my God. Oh my God. Poor Paris Hilton. She's Mother Teresa. She has done, I'm sorry, she has done nothing wrong. There was nothing to complain about, seriously, about Paris Hilton. Like, all of her, whatever, she was like spoiled or whatever. That's a problem. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. So, oh. So, okay, guys. So now, okay. So then, okay. So this is, let me just kind of write the notes here about Facebook. So what is, okay. Just trying to think. Okay, what? I mean, it's not, okay, what is the question here? What do they know? It's not true. What are they hiding? Okay, what are they hiding? Because that's the thing, what are they hiding? Okay. What are they hiding? Like, this is the feeling you have. It's like there's something must be so big that they're so desperate that they don't want anybody to look into what they're doing. Why? Why? Okay. What are they hiding? Are they guilty of helping out the Russians knowingly? And if so, how? Yeah, that guy, guys, did you see? So the article describes, the guy who was everybody was saying, well, the guy works at Facebook. He was there like in a very prominent position. So sitting there like, I'm here for my friend Kavanaugh. Yeah. I believe everybody should be raped, and it's your fault. Well, I'm just saying, you don't know. So are they friends with Jared? No, I don't think. I mean, I don't know. It's not relevant. I think Jared is dumb. Honestly, Jared is a pretty dumb guy in comparison to all of them. It's just that it's like there's something there. Okay. So, okay. So then what are they hiding? Okay. And then, so, okay. So say Zuckerberg, Sheryl Sandberg, and then Joel Kaplan, okay? And because if I were Mueller, I would be like, no, you're going to come tomorrow. Get your ass down here, bitches. I don't want to hear. You know what I mean? I would be like, tomorrow, hello? tomorrow. I don't want to hear your bullshit. So, oh my God. Yeah, there's a show. I haven't seen Frontline about yeah. Okay, so but I feel like, guys, it's even worse. Okay, it's even worse because they're hiding something. I'm like obsessed about this idea that they're hiding something. Okay, so what are they hiding? And is Mueller, okay, is Mueller not just looking to them? So is Mueller going to charge them with anything? That's one. Is Mueller going to charge them with anything? Okay. Okay, so then what is the future? Okay, what happens to Facebook? Let's say in 5 years, from now until 5 years, okay? Because, guys, I feel like obviously we now have the House. Eventually, I think in a few months we may have the Senate if indeed people are indicted and there's special elections. But then the real point comes, when we have a new president, we have a new everything. So what's going to happen to them? I want to know how. They can't just keep going like this. It's wrong. It's so wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. No. So they're just okay. So then the other questions I've just kind of I'm listing here the questions, guys, and then it's the oh, did you see today President Pence? I'm sorry, no, not President, Vice President Pence. Yeah, he was he was in Singapore. Yeah, he said, oh, hello, Putin. So John Bolton and VP are there and meeting with Putin in Singapore. What the hell are they doing there? Okay, what the hell? Okay, and then, guys, 1 second. I think I realize I've left something on. 1 second. I'll be turning it off. I'll be right back. Okay. So. Okay. Okay, back. So, okay, so then, okay. Okay. So, okay, guys. So the other really creepy thing, okay. The other really creepy thing. Oh, what is it? So, guys, I have this thing in my freezer for a long time. And I ate it once, and I was like, "Oh, it's tasty, but it's lasting forever." Oh, so it's chocolate crepes. I'm addicted to Trader Joe's. So they have this chocolate crepes, crepes with chocolate in them. So I put it in the toaster. I had one. I don't eat a lot of those things, to be honest. It's not like I don't love it or something. But yeah. So yeah, I would wear, Holly is thinking I would wear the line. No, but it's not, guys, it's not a huge, yeah. So anyway, okay, so I'll go back. Okay, so then we have put now. The other really shady question, dark chocolate, maybe, yeah. It's just like, it's small. It's not huge, okay? I'll show you sometime. I was like, I want to go show it. So it's just a chocolate crepes. You know what I have in them? I'll show you how I eat it. I kind of like it. You have it. It's not that it's not so as fattening as it sounds. Okay, it comes a lot. It's like very small. It's like a package with lots of. It's like the folded ones. And I like to have. I get also frozen berries. I love berries in the morning, and a little bit of granola, and then this on top. It's very good. It's not huge. It's not seriously. It's not that many calories. It's small. But I'll show. I was like, I'm gonna go show you what it looks like. I just had a little piece. So I'll show you. Do you want to see? I'll show you so you can know what it looks like. No, I'm not. No. It's okay. Anyway, it doesn't. Okay. So okay. Let's now. The other guy's very shady. Okay. Shows. Okay. 1 second. Let me just tell you this because otherwise, it's difficult. What I have to say is horrible. But then I'll show you the crepes. Okay. So. Oh my God, eye makeup, yeah, it's a whole other story. So I was like, I'm gonna start early. I'm gonna do it kind of like way before the thing happens, the live stream happens. That way, I can experiment because I don't have a lot of experience with eye makeup. I just do liner, and I'm not used to like having eye makeup, so it takes forever. Okay, And then, so I decided, I was like, oh, I did it so much better. So I don't have to think about it. You know, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. You know, if I want to experiment, I could do it. So anyway, so, oh, somebody's telling me to focus. Oh, who is it? Gnome de Plume. Focus. Oh, okay. Maybe it's Kelly and Conway. So, anyway, just so. Are you eating again? Sorry, I had to be a little snappy. So okay. So guys, no, seriously, okay. Let me get to the point here. The point that I was talking about, which is the shady news that we got. So let's go back here. Go back here to this. Remember Michael Flynn, of course. You know Michael Flynn. So one of the things he was accused of doing, the news about him came out, is that he had this consulting firm. Okay. So he had this consulting firm. Okay. And then so he was the Turkish government gave him some money or something, or offered him money to kidnap this guy who cleric, Turkish cleric. His, let me see here if I have his name. I forgot his name. I will not know how to pronounce it anyway. But it's this guy. I don't remember. Guys, Fethullah Gulen. Gulen. Just say Gulen. Gulen is the name of the guy. Okay. So that's like they offered him money to say, okay, well, can you try to kidnap him? You know, get him out of the country. That's a kidnapping, okay? So that's a very serious charge, right? Okay, so then press pause on that, he left. So then today there's the news that the Trump administration, today, right now, contacted law enforcement and was like, hey, is there a way that we can, like, you know, try to get the guy out of the country and give him to the Turkish? Okay. The Trump administration is doing this. Why? Because they want to protect Saudi Arabia. Isn't that creepy? Because the Turkish people are, not the people, you know, the Erdogan is really using that incident of the killing of Khashoggi as a means to put pressure on Saudi Arabia. So, of course, Trump is bought by Saudi Arabia. He wants, can you imagine? So, obviously, if the U.S. were to give that guy to Turkey, he's going to die or he's going to be tortured. You know, it's really horrible because that guy is also another dictator over there. He thinks that the dictator thinks that this Gulen guy is really gonna, you know, out to get him or something like that. So can you imagine? So they want to trade. They're like, oh, since Turkey, Saudi Arabia killed somebody, you can kill somebody too. Let me go get him. Seriously, that's what they're doing. And this is on Twitter and NBC News and everything reported. And can you imagine? And someone was like, oh, it must be Jared. Of course, right? It's like they want to help. Can you imagine? This is like what they're doing right now. And so obviously, I'm sure somebody in law enforcement was, you know, leaked that information. But it's really creepy. So I want to find out about this. What's going to happen to this guy, Gulen? You know, is he in danger? Because, you know, I don't think it's going to happen because thank God, you know, it came out. But, you know, if it didn't came out, it was true. I believe that it could be like, I'm sure our friends would be like, hey, I know some people who get it done. So okay, so that's enough. Now the other thing is Whitaker, our favorite. So Trump today was having his Havana meltdown about the Mueller investigation. So he's saying, I know about the inner workings of the Mueller investigation. It's a mess. It is a mess. So of course everybody concludes that now Whitaker has told him about stuff and he's angry, mad as hell. So the question is, has Whitaker, what if anything, has Whitaker told Trump that made him so upset? Okay. And then I know, guys, timing is going to be the last one. Anyway, there's also the issue of Florida. Let me say here, Florida, put here at the end because, you know, it's very annoying, this whole thing. What's going on over there, you know, with this counting. Okay, over there. Okay, fine. And then I say Broward County, especially Broward County. And the thing about, the last thing I wanted to say, I didn't say, is that you saw, I posted the image of all these cameras. So there's all these cameras out there, okay? And And so they're saying that they think there's going to be, they were there all week. And it's snowing, it was snowing DC, and the guys of the camera guys were, of course, sitting in their cars. But they must be serious because they're sitting there, in the middle of snow. I mean, they're still in the cars, but it's snowing. It's not oh, I'm here, it's the sunshine, and no. So I'm just like, is there going to be something tomorrow? Tomorrow? I have popcorn. Yeah. So imagine if could something come out tomorrow? Huh? Okay. Oh, maybe it's grand jury on Fridays. I'm like, I just want to die to my aunt. And die to my aunt. Yeah, just like, okay, so we'll have, okay, news Friday. Any news? Not news, but in news we have all the time, but indictments, okay? Made public? Question mark. Okay. All right. So, oh my God, it was a lot just to go over everything, guys. Okay, so let's get started here with the Facebook, okay? So, okay, I'm just thinking here, should I start with vision or cards? You want me to do both? Okay, so what's going on Facebook? And what's going on Facebook, and what are they hiding? Okay, let's just start with visions. Are they guilty of helping the Russians? If so, how? And then tell me what's going to happen to Zuckerberg, Sheryl Sandberg, and Joel Kaplan. Okay, guys, so this is, how do I say this? Okay, so it's a little creepy, okay? It's kind of strange. Okay, so I see, so I close my eyes and everything, and I go over there, like, it's almost like I'm flying inside the offices, okay, over there, and eventually I get to this machine, which looks like servers to me, okay? So what's creepy is that, so then I see, Zuckerberg kind of kicking. It doesn't look fancy to me. It's just an example. It's like, it's the office, he has his feet up on his desk. And basically it shows that what Facebook does from his perspective is they have the data on every single American citizen, and their goal is to get data on every person, on the planet. And I'll tell you guys, this is what I understood, okay? And it's hard. Sometimes you see these things and it's a little bit shocking because it's so different from how you would think. But basically it shows that he lied. Okay, it sounds so crazy. He would just, I can't believe honestly, but this is what I feel like is what is telling me here. He believes that the system, Peter Thiel also believes that, and kind of colonize his mind a little bit with that the Russians understand that it's okay to know all this data and to kind of manipulate the population. Because he's saying, it's like he sees it. This is so creepy, guys. He sees it as a business opportunity that has never happened before. Because if he knows everything about every single human being, then he can sell it to governments for different prices. You know what I mean? So it's not just surveillance, but it's also control. It's really creepy. So he's like, well, but you know what? Putin really gets it. The form of government that they have is much better for us than what we have now. Honestly, this is legit how I see him thinking about this. Okay, so he doesn't mind, because what I understood here is that the Russians, yes, they have seen, and guys, a long time ago, never made it public, I did this reading trying to find out what Peter Thiel did, and I saw a very clear vision of the Russian having access to the Facebook database live. Okay, so basically, I feel like he has given access of this information to them, just the way that, for example, if you, let's say that you are an office supply company, right? You want to get a client, you give them a sample, or, you know, makeup companies, right? So, you know, they give you samples of lipstick. So maybe you like lipstick, you want to buy the whole thing. So that's the same thing, it seems like to me, okay, from what I understand here, that he lets them see this information somehow. He knows. The bottom line is he knows they have seen it. He knows. And the guy, you know, it shows me this guy, I think Kagan, his name is Kagan. What is L and L? Oh, love and light. Okay. Oh, yeah. So anyway, so he lets them see this, okay, and then he knows the Russians have seen it, and he knows he has shown all of this. Facebook has shown them how to access all the information about the users and all of that. So he believes, and this is the thing, guys. You know how there's always these rumors that he wants to be president. It's not that it's like, the reality to me is that wanting to be president has to do with wanting to control the world. I'm sorry, guys. This is it, okay? This is what I feel like is what about, okay? Is that he wants to have power, yeah, control how people see the human, you know, how humans interact, like how you see humans, okay? So it's kind of like the shift to an era of total surveillance, okay? And China, no, guys, now China is very much like this right now, okay? Much more serious than the U.S. for different reasons, but the difference is that it's, you know, I'm not defending China or something, but it's a different culture, you know. So here it's like they're saying these things that they do, but they, you know, they're not telling us they're doing this, but they are. You know what I mean? So he knows that he has all this information about all these citizens, and he does not want, he doesn't want to give it up. And that's the thing. It's like, I have this data. No one's going to take it away from me. And this is the thing, he got it illegally, right? It's sort of saying like, yeah, I'm just trying to think of an example. Yeah, he got access to something that he sold you something, but he got something else as an exchange, okay? So this is the thing. I think he knows that he's fooling people. This is why, okay? This is why they're so protective of it. They don't want anybody to know, because they know they're using it for nefarious reasons. And they're collecting all this data, and it's not just about advertising, you know, because you could argue from a business perspective that he's selling advertising. Okay, selling advertising, and that allows him to know everybody, like how people think. But it's not. This is not the reason. The reason is that when he has all this information, he can experiment with. I'm just saying it sounds so dystopian, but it is from his perspective. He can experiment with humans, you know, in a way that is like, this whole campaign thing was an experiment. Okay, so this is, guys. It's just because. This just answers the first question, okay, which was what are they hiding? And okay, so then what are they guilty? Okay, so he knows. He knows the Russians. It's not just about propaganda, guys. The question here is not just about propaganda, it's the data. Okay, this is a bigger deal. It's like, imagine if they have all the information about every US citizen, regardless of Facebook. It's a big deal. You know what I mean? So it's more than just like propaganda. It's bigger than propaganda. Okay. Data amount, exactly, data amount. Okay, so I'm just thinking here, this is why he doesn't want to, he feels that if the government gets it, which the government should get it and protect us, okay? So yeah. So it's just like, really, it's not just betrayed. It's like a little bit like, for example, you know, on forensic files, people say, you know, there's always these cases like somebody knocks on your door wanting water, and it's a rapist who's going to kill you. It's like the different degree, but it's kind of that, like, oh, here I am, you know, talk to your friends. No, and then he goes and steals, you know, does all these things. Okay, so this is why. Okay, so then I understand this is the plan. You know, this is a big plan, and the whole thing is this shadiness, and this is why he's so arrogant. Okay. So it's just like, this is why he's so arrogant. He wants, because he has all this information that nobody knows, okay? And like, you know, he's using it for that, and this is why they're all like, they were so wanting to create this idea that they're so great, it's so sweet, so nice. Okay, so then what happens? Okay, so then, okay, I understand now. Thank you. Now, what happens to this guy? Let's see. Okay, let's see going forward. Let's see. Well, let's look at Zuckerberg first. What happens to him year after year? So, okay, so now I see he's like, oh, he's like, oh, they don't know, oh, but no, they seem to be upset. I'm just doing whatever I've done. I'm just the same person as I was before. Do they understand algorithms? No. No, they don't understand algorithms. No, I don't think they do. So he's like, oh, okay, well, they're upset. I get it. So, okay, so then, okay, going forward. So oh, yeah. Guys, I remember this because I had seen it one of the first, like, initially when I started doing visions on them too, that he has to go to all these, what is it called? Committees, you know, in front of the country, has to explain. Not in the same way he's very arrogant. Now it's going to be a little different. Yeah. So, okay, guys. Joan is saying, can I say Zuckerberg is a bush? Of course, he's more than just so many things, more than many things. You know, he's beyond. So, guys, it's interesting. So I see it going forward. Okay, try looking at him going forward. This is interesting. So I see that there's all these. Next year is going to start like years of hearings for them. Okay. And what it was kind of weird that I saw here is that I see Sheryl Sandberg being separated from him. And I don't, this sounds crazy. I have to look at cards, guys, but let me just see what I see the visions, then use the cards. But I feel like I see this scene that it looks like a play, but it's like the guy, you know, wearing a justice kind of, you know, in England, they have the judges have that wig, that kind of wig. So the Justice Department splits the company, I think, into three. I don't know why I get three, into three parts. And Sheryl Sandberg is like, bye. She's like saying goodbye, and then it kind of like fades. She fades into the background, goes into the dark, and it's like, bye. Are you gonna? And I kind of feel like is she gonna maybe go to prison for perjury, because she, you know, she's the one. What is the deal here? What happens to Sheryl Sandberg? What am I seeing? She's gonna have to leave what she built, leave everything behind. She's like, no, but like, okay. Yeah, something is gonna happen to her, okay? And Facebook is gonna be broken up, and they're gonna have. There's gonna be, you know what, guys? Like, for example, there's the SEC for what is it called? For, you know, for stocks, right? There's gonna be a similar agency for data, okay, to control data, just like banking. You know, it's just because it's the Wild West right now. There's gonna be I think every country is gonna have what is it called? Authority that controls data. Okay, the data about the population, who gets the data and how. So this is it. Okay, so this is what it shows, is that they're going to be split up, and it shows the amount of, when we figure out the amount of harm they have done by knowing all these things and like pretending that it doesn't, and that he's crazy. You know, he's kind of like a megalomaniac. They all are. You know, every powerful person in a way it is. But he's like, he has no heart, obviously, right? So he believes this bullshit. Okay, and this is why, guys, this is why this is why it shows that Peter Thiel's on board, because he's the guy who who kind of like, you know, what brainwashed him into believing this thing, because his other companies also doing it. So there's going to be a data, what is it, central agency, whatever you call it. I don't know how to explain it. So yeah. So the yeah, but of course it's because, you know, the U.S. is owned by Russia, whatever. So okay. It's going to change, Magro. It's going to change. Okay. So then I understood. Now, what about, I saw this guy, Joel Kaplan, and then I saw this thing, you know, Sheryl Sandberg, she may have to leave. You know, this is why I saw her leaving. She is push, it's not push, it's funny, a Portuguese word came to me. It's like afastada. Afastada means she was pushed out. Okay. She was forced to leave the company, basically. And then I saw this guy, Joel Kaplan. I see that he's in a little office, and there's all these FBI agents there interrogating him. So, you know, interesting that you like Russia, huh? So I think he's part of that group. You know, he's friends with Kavanaugh. So I think there is what is it called? You know, it's like a dark money group that the same thing with Kavanaugh. So it's kind of, you know what I mean? So it's so that's it. Okay, so he's part of that shadiness, the shady far right kind of people that are okay with Russia stuff. Okay, so all right, so then yeah, so now let's look at cards, okay? Because this was kind of scary, but it was very clear, right? It was like boom, not, you know, it was not a sugarcoating, you know, it's just telling like it is. So I want to know. I don't know about them. Okay, so and then what happens to the company? What happens to Facebook? Go like after all these things happen, it's not gonna have. It's gonna have a different name. It's gonna have a different name. There's gonna be just very, very different. Okay, all right. So let me lower this. Okay, and it's interesting. It's showing that every public company is gonna have to abide by these data rules. They're like, you know, in terms of us, kind of. We are going to be able to select what we want to share or not. Okay. And they're going to lose control of I think they're going to lose control of the data they have. It's like they stole everything from us. Right? Hello. Okay. All right. So, okay. So now let's see here what happens to what's happening with, let's see here, Zuckerberg. Now, and then let's just not a ton of cards, guys, because I feel like this is going to be the timeline for him. Okay, so what's happening with Zuckerberg and Facebook, you know, all those people, but let's start with him. Okay, and then Sheryl, and then the guy. Oh, and the other thing. Okay, let me just. Okay, once I haven't asked this question, but let me just do the cards, and then. So guys, I didn't ask this question. It's a huge question. So is Mueller talking to them? How does Mueller see Facebook, and what's going to happen to them as a result of the Mueller investigation? Are they going to be, is Mueller or the FBI or somebody going to indict them? What's going to happen here? Okay. Yes, Rotuna said something perfect. I would like the idea of an agency that protects my personal information, date, name, address, photos. Exactly. Right? It's like you can't just sell it. You know, this is the thing. It's not just they get it, but he sells it. It's so creepy. So this is the thing I'm getting, guys. This is like, you know, Mueller is so pissed. It's like, it's a little bit like the more Mueller digs, the more he can't, you know, he obviously can't believe it. You know, he's seen a lot of things. And he's the person for the job, but he's shocked at how, you know, basically he's like, these people are traitors. They're facilitating. Without Facebook, this would not have, I'm sorry, this would not have happened. This would not have happened, because he's saying they allowed the Russians access to all of this. Okay. So it's like, oh my God, it's really crazy, you know, unbelievable that they facilitated, and that they didn't have, you know, Mueller. It's like for him, what's new is that he has to come to grips with is that these people don't have a sense of country. They don't care about their country. They don't really have loyalty, sense of loyalty to anything. Okay, so he's just like, whoa. And these people, he's like, these are not politicians, you know, but they're willing to do it because it's going to benefit them. He's like, whoa. So what I see here is that there's going to be a gigantic fine for Facebook, like in the millions, from the money they made from Russians. Okay. They're going to have, but I see, guys, I will have to look here. I kind of feel like, and some of it, you know, it's interesting, showing me some of it could be top secret. It's never going to come out, some of it, but I feel like I kind of saw maybe Mark Zuckerberg with the handcuffs. I don't know. We'll see here, because I don't know, guys, I don't know if it has ever happened that these companies were, you know, acting treason. You know what I mean? It's like, it's something new, right? It's like you think politicians or the military, there's different cases in history, but something like this is unprecedented, I think. Okay. Right? Treason is not unprecedented, but a company, you know, claiming to be doing good things, but really kind of facilitating treason. That's their business is treason, right? It's like, whoa. I mean, seriously, that's what I'm being told here. Okay. So it's not just money, because there's different ways to make money, but do you really have to do this, betray this? If your business model is about betraying your country, there's a problem. You know what I mean? That you think is like, it's a little strange, you know? So, okay. So then I want to know, okay, so let me just now do cards, because I think this is the kind of thing would be useful to do cards. Okay, so, okay, let me find out here. So let me lower this. Okay, and then, okay, so then let's see. Okay, alrighty, so what happens to Zuckerberg? What's going on here? Negative judgment, really? For him? He's great. The country, okay. Families, oh, look, the past. Interesting. Yeah, this is like the past. Yeah, getting all your past, right? So all your life. This is it. I'll get your shit. Money, okay. Yeah, this is a young, okay, his fortune. Yeah, he made money. This is, I don't know, maybe who knows who the person is. Yeah. So he made money from harvesting your past, right? So collecting your past, your memories and whatever, that way. Okay, so there's negative judgment here. Something unexpected. Sick. Yeah, he's weak. Oh, and the protector, the donor. So let's see here. And I'm just going to keep getting the cards out. Okay, so the work, unexpected. There's hope. Meetings. Okay. Now, it's interesting because this card, guys, I made a note on it. It just says cooperation. So it's possible. I wonder, you know. Love, okay. Yeah, look at them. Here, Zuckerberg and Peter Thiel, his friends. Okay, there they are. Shady criminals. So, oh no, this piacere. So sad news. Okay, so. Let's see if there's a 1, 2. Okay, so yeah, this one. Okay, so is that right? Oh no, I've already done that. 4, 5, 6. So. Oh, this. Okay, so oh look, foreign, guys. Oh my God, child. Yeah, it could be foreign influence to help Trump. Becomes known. So see, it's going to come out, guys, that the stuff that they've done on behalf that helped Trump. I think that essentially what it shows, guys, this is interesting because the negative is judgment, right? So people are not just people, the law, probably, hopefully, the young man who's wealthy, something unexpected about the work. Like, we don't know what they really do, right? The work. He loves the foreign power. So right there, they're fine with the foreign power, right? They kind of, you know, they clearly don't want stuff to come out of Russia. Now this is the family, okay? But if you multiply it by the country, it could be your family and created their wealth, right? So your life created wealth for them, but this is sick, okay? And this is sick and a weakness. So But then this was like they made money that way, but this was a very sick way to do things. Now here, this is big hope, big water, but it's also their vision or their hope, right? So this is part of how they view the world, but it's wrong because this is a mistake on all those misguided people. And this helped Trump. Okay. Then we have here your past. Okay. We have, we don't know who this person is, so I won't put on more. So receiving gifts. So, okay. And then we have the protector upside down. So that's, there's nobody, interesting because it could be that the people who protected them in Congress or so forth, they lost their protector. Then they cooperate after the sad news becomes known. Okay. So this is it. There's stuff to come out, okay, about him. Like this was supposed to be about Zuckerberg, but this was kind of interesting. Okay, so that's what it shows. Now, is it going to go to jail? Let's just ask quickly. Just one. Okay, is Zuckerberg going to go to jail? Just how do I pull this? Okay. Oh, here, false person. So. Oh, look. Oh, disgrazia. Maledetto. Disgraziato. Look, disgrazia is the worst card. So, something happened to him. Yeah, something sad happened to him. Yeah. Zuckerberg. Disgrace is coming to him. Look, Zuckerberg. Disgrazia is coming your way. Woo. So, okay, guys. So you see the strength upside down, values. Now this is interesting because we have twice the same card. Okay, I want to know what it means, but this is false person. So then we have the gamblers, right? So there's all these people, shady people who were obviously gamblers, or they bet on something that didn't work. Again, we have the card of expectation, right? And then we have, oh, look at this grass, it fell. Okay. Okay, so see, it's interesting because something tells me there's two things. This is an expectation, meaning he wanted something or he longed for something that was false, okay, and it's exposed, or that in 3 months something's going to come out. Now, it was basically, it looks like what I had said before. This was a gamble on their part. They bet that it was going to go their way, and it didn't. Okay, so this, guys, is the worst card. So something's going to happen to him for sure, okay? So what is it that's going to happen? Okay, so what is it? More. Just one more. Okay, something in the White House or family or something like that. Oh, what is that? Really? Oh, do you have commissary money for it in the snacks? Oh, look. So guys, I don't know if it's true. It was hard to believe. It could also be the crimes of the White House. I find it hard to believe they'll go to prison. But here you're at court. So prison and court together. Very good for you. Exposure of the enemy. Oh my God. Looks good for you. Looks great. Mark Zuckerberg has great. Yeah. Great. Oh my God. Wow, yeah. So, guys, yeah, looks like he could go to prison. Okay, I'm not saying he will, but there's going to be these crimes here related to this. So this is interesting, guys. I want to show you this card. This card is a battle. This is upside down. It means a person who will never give up, who goes to any lengths to do something, willing to do anything. So it's like he was willing to do anything, and this helped the White House commit crimes, and court is looking into it, exposing the enemy and creating a final ending. So I feel like whatever happens to Facebook is going to be final, guys. It's not going to be, I think, what I think, which is that, oh, they're going to be regulated. No, it's going to be like whatever business model they have now, it's going to be over. Okay. Yeah, I saw, guys, that you guys are seeing, I saw that before. They're ready to do Assange. But guys, we're talking about it before. The whole case against Roger Stone is all about Assange, right? So anyway, okay, so then let's see it now. Let's look at Sheryl Sandberg. What happens? Oh, truth is, oh my God, I love it. Look, revelation of truth comes out about something. The truth. Don't worry, Sheryl. Lean in, okay? Lean in, girl. Lean in. Oh my God. stand Sheryl Sandberg. Oh my God. Lean in. Oh, letter. Yeah, I have a little letter for you. Yeah, what is it? What is it? The good woman could be her. Who knows? Guys, I'm sorry. Like, maybe I'm seeing all these things. I'm just angry. Who knows? Maybe she's not as bad as she comes across. There's a meeting. Huh? Huh. Help the victory, okay. Young. Or something happened. Naivete. Okay, so. The truth comes out, okay, in the report, and she has to meet and discuss how this is like what happened early on that helped in the victory. So is she going to go to jail? What's the deal here with Sheryl Sandberg? Something important about theft. A long way, okay. Uh-oh, negative letters. Uh-oh, money. Justice comes to her, okay. I feel like there's something here, guys, that there's evidence here of private communications twice, and that they're gonna find it, okay. So she has to, like, she's gonna have to explain, okay, a lot, and she may have, I don't know, there is something here, okay. Yeah, so it's just interesting, guys. But I don't think it's more than just Silicon Valley, okay? It's bigger. This thing is bigger in many ways. It's very unique. It's not just about technology, it's about treason. Really, this is really what the core is, okay? So anyway, so this is interesting. She's gonna have to talk about stuff. Okay. So then now let us look into that guy Joel Kaplan. Now I'm interested in that guy too because he's very shady. What happens to Joel Kaplan? Okay. Oh, guys, remember how I saw the military conversations? So this is the hope. Yeah, you know, and how he was, I think he was happy that the whole thing, honestly, that it happened, that Kavanaugh got in. This is happy about the news, that his vision was coming, right? What he wanted is coming true. Then comes the military, right? Law enforcement, and this is a shady dealing, marriage upside down. So he has some shady connections, and then treason, right? The loyalty upside down. So his loyalty, he's a false person. His loyalty lies elsewhere, okay? So it would seem very nice at the beginning, but it's not going to turn out to be so nice. Some shitty money. The older man. Mueller. See? Ha. Clever. Mueller found some money here about him. Oh, look. He's a criminal. For a long time. He's been a criminal for a long time. No, or Mueller may have found that he has received. Like I said, guys, I do see something about him. Okay, this guy, there is something here where he's shady. Okay, he has something he's done. I don't know what it is, but something does not smell right here. No. Huh. So okay. So what happens to Facebook after the Mueller investigation? Right away, right after. Let's see, right after. Uh-oh. So that was for him, yeah. I'm so sorry for you. Okay, let's see what else. Oh my god. Oh no, not again. So, okay. Yeah. So, yeah. So there's problems for them. Yeah. There's problems for them. So what else? Oh, unexpected money. Really? Rich girl. So there's some money here. Informations. What else? Oh no, yeah. See, interesting. This is a card of important revelations upside down. So there is important revelations about Facebook that come out that it's negative, right? So it's upside down negative. And there, this is interesting because this is card of people that are happy, but I feel like it could be either thing. It could be that it's Joel Kaplan, Mark Zuckerberg, and Sheryl Sandberg. Yes, so 30 people's. But so it shows that there's negative things happening here about how these executives. Okay, but it's clearly if you have the combination of tower and coffin is not great. Okay, this something really bad happens. I mean, sometimes it's a shake up, it's a good thing, but then you have coffin. It's like an ending to something, an ending of the windfall, and the negative revelation about all these people. Okay, so it's not so good. Yeah, so they're working together. Oh look. Yeah, the company here. Then we have, okay, change, right? There's a change. It changes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Just, I don't recall. So this is Justice Department comes in, like I said before, product. I said it. And this is upsetting to them, right? Upsetting to them and probably to us too. And they're upset. They have to move on. Oh, they have losses. So this is it, okay? So wow, that was long, guys. But this was a little long, but I really feel like this was necessary. I just haven't done a reading like this. So anyway, I'm gonna be a little. This link is gonna be a little bit long, okay? Okay, she asked an interesting question. I personally, guys, can I tell? I never liked her. I feel like she's as bad, if it's not worse, than Zuckerberg because I hate people who always say like, I'm doing the good. No, anyway, but let's see. I'm gonna just quickly, since you asked this question, let's see here. Okay, so what is she as bad as them? Okay, so Wheel of Fortune, deal. Okay, so state of marriage. Okay, let's see here. The house, the family. Okay. Oh, interesting. This doesn't go. Yeah, this is the association messenger. Yeah, so. Yeah, I kind of feel like there was she made a deal. Okay, so her wealth and her connections have to do with this. So she's part of it. You probably know, guys, that she's the architect of the business model. When she came into the history, I've read books about Facebook. Actually, I remember reading this very clearly. She was recruited by Mark Zuckerberg when before they started monetizing. So she's very well aware of it. Okay. So that's important. Okay. So then, so yeah, I feel like she has, it's like a family situation, but this is interesting. So I need to just kind of do it a little quicker. So this is interesting because there's a disagreement here after the news. This could be that there's a big disagreement after the news comes out. We'll see. Because I have a sense, guys, this feeling I get about her is that she's very narcissistic, okay? She wants the story to happen a specific way. And if it doesn't, she can't accept it. She needs to create this idea. Oh, look, another ending. Idea about herself. And it's like she can't handle it, okay? If it doesn't go the way that she wants. Now, this is interesting. So this is like isolation and also madness, okay? So this is a card of a deal about the election. Election brings an ending. Worried about this is privately she's worried. Then there's these conversations here. I feel like Yeah, this is interesting. You know, I feel like she's clearly part of it, and it's her family basically. Okay. Oh, this is prison here. So okay, just quickly, guys, I need to move on for the subject, but just after I've seen these cards, this is the sense I get about her, okay? That she's gonna, at some point, the cards here suggest that she will talk, okay? Eventually, she may leave and talk and say everything she knows, okay? I feel like that's the sense I get here, okay? That there's a sense of like she's gonna have to withdraw, or there's a sense of there's a clear break. There's something here that suggests a clear break from. Maybe this is what I saw, guys. She's saying goodbye, Mark, or something, where she decides to either, I don't want to say betray him, or to just feel like I have a sense here that there's a lot of, towards the end, it shows there's these cards that suggest that she's gonna talk, like she's gonna tell the truth, she's gonna say what she knows and stuff like that. But there's this moment of is that rapture, where she cuts, you know, she decides that she can't do it anymore. She's gonna have to change her life pretty dramatically. I just did a very, Barbara is asking what's going on. I just did a very long reading about Facebook, and this was about Sheryl Sandberg and if she's a bad person or whatever. So now I do need to move on, guys, because this is a very long reading, okay? And we have a lot of questions here. Okay, so okay. Okay. So now let's just quickly, I know that Pence, so there's news of Pence, there's all these pictures of Pence and Joe Bolton there in Singapore, and they saw Putin. So what's happening? What's happening with this? Okay, what happened today? What's happening? So what's the deal? So guys, honestly, it just shows that they're like, oh yeah, we're working on it. We're doing it. The lady asked, okay. Oh look, my brushes are here. Don't look. So it's interesting. So anyway, so this is interesting, guys. Okay, so it's it shows that it's they're like, yeah, it's okay, we're pushing it. So it's like I see that Putin is talking. He made it known to Bolton that like what's going on with our military plan. Okay, so so it's interesting. Okay, he's like, okay, so let me just keep you updated on what's going on. And that Pence is like kind of like stiff with him, but he doesn't want to. He wants to not. He wants to not create a. He wants to act. Okay, he pretends that he is not compromised, but he is. Okay, so it's just a kind of like a touch base situation. Okay, but they act as if, you know, he's the boss. Really, that's what it shows. Okay. Okay. So what? Okay. So okay. Okay. So what? It was a meeting. What was it like? Let me think. Oh, they are moving on from disappointment. There's a trip. Oh, I don't know why. So sometimes I pull cards that had some shady money problems here. Okay. Oh no, guilty? Yeah, guilty. Very sad for him. Okay, the woman get off with an adversity. Oh, guys, wow, very negative, extremely negative. So, you know, the death upside down is very bad. You also have the cross, and I have these very sad things happening here. Oh, interesting. This is the, you know, I love this image. It's like the flatterers. So it's like the, yeah. Oh, interesting. See, again, I pull on that extra card that was not necessary. So they're drunk. Yeah. So I guys, it's interesting because I feel like it shows that they know, both Bolton and VP and the three of them know that it's over, kind of thing. Okay, that it's a very negative period for them. Okay, because they're very stressed out because an ending is coming. They're going to be discovered as flatterers, as fakes. And it's this card, you know, it's people are, it's celebrating, it's joyful, but it's also drunk. So to me, it means that they were kind of drunk with believing that they were, you know, that there was see truth falsely upside down, something is exposed that could create serious harm to them, and they know it. So there's just a very dark mood here, indicating that you know, that it's bad. They all know it. Okay, so this is interesting, guys. They know that it's very bad. They kind of are aware of it. So okay, so then okay, so what about, okay, so the next question, guys, is about Gulen, you know, the guy, the Turkish cleric that Trump wants to oh, yeah, just give it to Turkey. So Saudi Arabia killed one person, now Turkey can kill two. So they're thinking about what's going to happen to this guy. Okay, what's going to happen to Gulen? I feel bad for him. I hope nothing happens to him. Okay. Oh, this is quid pro quo. Okay, oh, that's right. Saudi Arabia gave him money, so the loyalist. Okay, put it down. Okay. Gloomy thoughts. The law. Okay, good for him. The enemy. So I feel like, guys, this guy is protected, and I don't think that much happens to him because we have via the law, and the law. It's like there's a woman who who may have intervened here. This is the quid pro quo among friends, but there's a sense here of, I don't think much happens, okay, because the law intervenes and doesn't let it happen. So okay, so then who won the trumpet? Oh, we know, probably Jared. So who had this idea? Whose idea was it? If we know, oh look, discovery upside down, aggression. A long way, a long time. Yeah. Yeah, so this discovery of this aggression for a long time, aggression success. Yeah, I feel like, since basically I think they're indebted to the money, okay, so then they want to do whatever they can. But this is not the solution, becomes the problem. It's like one of those situations where they want to do this. The law is successful, but at the same time, on this row here, it suggests that they owe them something, so they want to protect. But they may decide against it just because it's going to obviously create a huge. I don't think they'll be able to get away with this. Okay, if they tried. All right. Okay, so then next is, oh, now it's a big one, guys, about Mueller's outburst. Okay, I'm sorry, Trump's outburst about Mueller today. Okay, the inner workings are not working. So how does he know, right? So has Whitaker told Trump about this? Has Whitaker told Trump? Has Whitaker told Trump about this? And what has he? Okay. So, guys, closing my eyes, I see that he's, you know, they're having a call. Oh, look, dark secrets. They're having this quiet behind the scenes. Interesting. So they're having this meeting. He's talking to Trump, the White House. Look, there's shady something about the White House. Really? Oh my God. Oh, about Trump? Yeah. Oh yeah. So surprise, surprise, surprise. Oh. Oh no. Oh my God. Let's do a review. Let's do a review here. So, okay, so then we have here, this is dark secrets, okay, coming out. Not yet known, but there's something dark. Behind, this is cloud, right? So beneath the clouds, okay, This is the house, the White House. Could also be the family, okay? But this is, let's say this is the White House. So there's dark secrets behind the scenes about the White House and Trump. Here's Trump. And then what's great is the surprise. It's really? Surprise? What surprise? An indictment. So he's telling guys, this is great, okay? This is, I think, Whitaker is saying him, look, there's stuff here you may not know about, okay? And it's hidden. It's not just that what they're talking about is hidden, but not just that the Trump's bullshit is hidden, but that there's stuff going on about your secrets, okay? And it's this is a surprise to Trump. Surprise indictment. He doesn't know about the indictments that are coming. Surprise indictment. Is that great? Really? So there are surprise indictments. And I feel like if you think about it, guys, so what is a surprise? Something obviously not known. But if you think of the sealed indictments, it's a surprise. Surprise! I feel like what I understood here, guys, is that Whitaker is not telling him what he's saying. I couldn't look at them, but I know there are all these hidden indictments. And he's just like, look, he's like making a face like this. He's like, there are hidden indictments. And it's a surprise, right? Surprise. So he has a surprise. And it's weird because he seems to not have thought about it. It didn't occur to him or something. He is surprised that this stuff is coming out. And this is also, guys, important. This part is very important because it's showing that there's from Trump perspective, this is a dark secret. So there are some dark secrets. It could be, doesn't have to be sexual. It could be the stuff about the treason stuff, okay, coming out. It's like, oh, Mueller is out of control. He's angry. Right? So it's interesting because, as you guys probably already know, when Trump says stuff like that, he's just projecting. He is angry, right? So it cannot be that I get, the crimes I pay for crimes. No, he's angry at me, right? So just 1 second, guys. I need to get, do you mind if I go get some ice and another drink, just so we finish? Okay, so I continue. Okay, do you mind? Is it okay if I go? I'll just like 30 seconds. Okay, take a little break and come back because I feel like I want to get to right. I feel like we need to understand what's going on. Okay, all right. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Guys, I just want to show, I'm not going to eat it, okay? I'm not hungry for it, and I'm not, like, super, it's already cold, but this is the crepe I told you about from Trader Joe's. It's the chocolate crepe. So you can see it's not big, the size of my hand. I have a big hands, but this is not, to give you an idea, okay? That's it. Okay. So anyway, so I have the drink. Just to show, I have the promise to show. So, okay, so this is very interesting, guys, okay? So he tells him that there is this hidden stuff, that there are indictments he didn't know about. So does he know, does Whitaker tell Trump anything specific about these indictments, or he doesn't know? What's the deal, okay? Okay. Does Whitaker tell Trump something that, does Whitaker know something detailed about these indictments or not? Or it's just something that, oh, about his money, yeah, about your money, but This could be him, okay? Or could be his son also. See, oh yeah, this is like the pensioner, so that's him, the orange man. Okay. Oh no, he's sick. Oh my lot, guys. You know what's amazing? This is, you know how he's sick, right? Trump right now, he goes crazy. So this is, I think this is him. He's like, he goes insane. Okay, so it's showing that now this. Okay, one more here for this celebration. Okay, people are happy. It's also 3 people. This is this could be the foreign money. Okay, that can't be explained. This could be his son. I think it could be his son, because this is, I don't know. I don't think this is about Whitaker. I think this is about somebody in the investigation connected to Trump and his fake bullshit of a, you know, con artist. And then this is interesting, because when the indictment comes, it goes crazy, right? So the surprise about the fact that this is when it's like this is a person who has the, you know, who's doing well, has the means, and like this is more like a con artist. So when the news comes that the money he has is not his, right? It's all Russian money, he goes crazy. Okay, because it's interesting, guys. I'm getting this image as I say this, that it's like, for some reason, these 2 cards, let me show you these 2 cards separate. I'm getting this image like Trump is suddenly realizing he's seeing the picture of himself as it is in reality, because, you know, his whole life has been about creating a fake image, a fake story. And the truth about himself that he doesn't want anybody to see is coming out, which is that he is a fake. He's not this guy who he projects, I'm a billionaire or whatever, you know, he wants us to believe. He's not the billionaire. Okay, he is the fake. He's the guy who has, it's all a facade, okay? So this drives him crazy. He mamalata, right? He goes insane when he knows that, and I don't think insane, you know, he's sick. Like showing here, not sick. The card, he is sick in terms of like, okay, right? So this is it, guys. Okay, so he knows that the money, it's like the money here behind the scenes, the snake. Okay, so what else? What else does he tell Trump? What else does Trump find out? This is a person, okay, the blonde guy, okay. Let's find out more. Okay, so later, I think it could be the Russia stuff. Okay, one more for this one. Okay, so what else? Oh man, and a woman. Okay, so I wonder if it could be. Let's see. Okay, one more. Oh, secret. Yes. So, oh, full of, you know, so interesting, right? He's full of secrets, Trump. Oh, prison. Oh my God! Imagine, guys, if this is like prison. He knows somebody's going to prison. Oh, the work. Okay, somebody work. Living room could be something in private. Work in private. And then money. There's some money here. Again, there's always money. Money, money, money. Now, interesting, business partner, upside down. So this could, I don't think this is the wife, guys. You know, this is usually sometimes the wife card. I think it just has to do with the secret business, okay? Could be that, it could be that, it could be the children. I don't necessarily think it is. I think it could have to do either with Michael Cohen, somebody who worked for him, right? Or his family, okay? His family here has the money. So this is his children and stuff that their private business is connected to. So the books, right? Yeah. So the work that he made, yeah. So it's the money stuff coming out, okay? So this is what I think, guys. I think ultimately, yeah. I feel like ultimately this means that he knows, he's surprised at how deep this has gone. This is, though he didn't know that, it seems like. And that it takes the family. It takes the family and his money. Okay, so what is it? What will happen here? What's the situation? What made him, what triggered him today? Yeah, I feel like there was some sort of conversation, quick conversation on the phone. He's like very coded, saying something like the family, there's a code name for the family is affected and they go back years of your money. They found all this evidence and I can't stop it. It's done. Kind of like very clear, the sense of like, this is A, B, C, and D, boom. And I don't think he was a, and guys, you know what is so strange is that I get the sense of Trump that he actually, you know how, like I said, you know, this is kind of, he has this amazing skill that can be very helpful, but it could be extremely harmful. That he actually, you know, he says no collusion, no collusion, no collusion, but he believes it in the sense that he thinks, oh no, all I have to, it's like he thinks it's a TV show where it's like being a character. He's like, oh, this is the time when I go in the TV show and I say, no, it's all about the whatever, you know, structure. It's just like the thing that he cares about the most, which is his family and money, is gone. Because that's what they go to. And he could not believe, he's like perplexed. It's just like, it's like his worst nightmare is coming true. But the weird thing, like I said before, guys, is that he thinks that, you know, everybody, we all have fears, okay? Like we all have our thing, whatever. And we think about it, but to him, what is happening is his biggest nightmare, even though he caused it, okay? It's a little bit like you murder people, you're like, oh my God, the police is here. You should know the police is gonna come, okay? Like, but he doesn't, in his mind, he was able to be so successful, and he was able to, and the more he escaped justice in the past, the more he felt like it was never going to apply to him. You know what I mean? So this is what is a little strange, is that he actually believes his PR, okay? And he thinks that he could get away from it, okay? So he believes, you know what I mean? So I feel like this is what is, I don't know, it's just kind of interesting here that he's, how could you be surprised at this? You know, this is so strange. Like, how could you even be surprised? There's no reason to be surprised, but then this is it, okay? So, and I feel like he's not, Whitaker is kind of trying to help Trump, but he's not, I mean, he's, how do you say it? He knows, he's kind of frozen, I feel like. He's like, what do I do now? They know the secrets are coming out already about his past crimes, but he does not want to, you know, he does not want to tell Trump everything, you know, because obviously he you know, I don't know, but I feel I mean, it's like, he's not, I don't feel like he's going to stop the investigation, honestly. I think he, you know, he's like a con artist or whatever, but he's understanding that the whole thing, yeah, exactly. He's understanding that the whole thing is too big for him. It's too big, not just too big for his breaches, but it's too big for him to stop. Like, you can't stop something that big. So, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like he's like, whoa. It's a huge thing. And so I feel like, so what, okay. It's coming. I think someone told him, guys, like, it could have been him, but I feel like these are the things, and it's three, you know, it's like three big things. This, boom, boom, boom. And it's sealed and it's coming out. So yeah, so this is what I think, guys, okay? This is the reason I think it's like he's freaking out, because he can't do anything about it. Now that he saw all these things. Hi, Cynthia. I don't know if I'm still talking to me to see my post. I only see now. I've been on this. I only see the YouTube. I don't see what's going on Patreon. I've been just on YouTube Live, so I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, so it's interesting, guys. I just feel like, yeah, I get the sense here that Whitaker's telling him I can't stop it, and there's no way that it's a huge thing, and he does not want. Yeah, he doesn't want to, like, you know, like I said, it's a huge deal. He's not gonna be like getting him the pay, you know, stuff. He doesn't. He's like, I don't even have access to this. I don't know where it is. He's telling him he's not gonna go that, you know. It's like, and Trump is like, he's like he just made, he did all this stuff to risk and to do all these different things, that he But he can't. He got the guy there, and he can't stop it. And by the time something came out, it's already not just too late, but it's too big. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, guys, this makes sense. Is this news? Is this on the news? Oh my god, yeah. Wow, yeah, no, it makes sense, guys. Really, honestly, that he is. Yeah, I feel like Whitaker, in a weird way, I'm getting a sense that he's kind of cooling down, and he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna risk. It's like, Trump. Like Trump, he finds his people, but then the people that go with him are also self-absorbed and want him. Like nobody's really loyal to Trump, So it's like whoever he picks does not have character either. He's not like, oh, I'm going to do everything I can for President Trump. No, right? Nobody's that dumb. That guy does not stand for anybody. He doesn't care. So this is what I think, guys, and I feel like Trump is like, he's like angry. I saw before, and the people in the press, I guess, are confirming this. Like, he's so angry because there's nothing he can do, and he wants to protect his money, but he can't. It's like, it's weird because obviously it's like he doesn't care about being a president. Okay, he only cares about getting himself out of jail and all these different things. So it's just like he can't. And he felt like by the time he got here, he's like, oh, no, stop it. What? And he can't. It's interesting because it's almost like it's like a trap, literally, like, what we do to like to rats or whatever, roaches. Oh, look, here's some food for you. Come here. And then you go in, and it's like boom, the door shut. So yeah, that's great. Mystery YouTuber is saying, I got a flash of a line of Christmas stockings with everyone's name on it, and then diamonds sticking out of the top of each one. Yeah. So So you see what I'm saying? So it's very interesting here. So yeah, he knows. I feel like I get the sense here he can't stop it. It's too late. And I mean, think about it. Like, if after all these crimes, do you really think that just be like, Mueller, you're fat, you're all like whatever? What is this thing about Mueller? Mueller's crazy. Mueller's just like. He hates me because I'm popular. Like, what? I don't know. Really, like, hello. So yeah, I feel like it's just much further along than he can imagine, and he's just, like I said, guys, he can't concentrate. He can't do anything. He doesn't want to leave. He's angry. He's so angry. So is it protecting? No, I don't think it's protecting Mueller. He can't do anything. He's not stupid, okay? He can't. It's like that guy, Whitaker. He goes to jail straight if he does something against Mueller. Because I feel like, since this guy, Whitaker, he doesn't really have, it's not like Trump, okay, that has all these backers, the Russians. This Whitaker guy is kind of like a random dude, okay? He doesn't have a lot of money. It's not like he can be like, yeah, he's not, rich from, I don't think he comes from money. I don't think it's like, he's going to put himself at risk. Why? So, yeah. So it's just like he has no. It's like the consequences he would have to face if he were to stop Mueller is prison. I think right away, in some way or other. Okay. The obstruction of justice. He has nothing to gain. This is the thing. In reality, maybe he got this job fine, but that was the thing. He, just like what happened to Sessions. Once he got the job, he doesn't want to leave. Why would he risk losing this job? It's the best job he could ever get. He's way underqualified for it. So you see what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? So just last questions, and I do have to go, guys, because it's 9 o'clock. It's time for ratios. Only an hour and a half today. So, but it was good today, guys. I feel like a lot to say. Okay, so are we gonna see anything tomorrow? Last questions. Tomorrow, I'll see. I don't know. May not get something. Oh, it has sunshine tomorrow. Okay, good. What else? Military. Okay. Moving on from losses. Okay. Okay. I don't know, guys. Could be. I guess it could be. Law enforcement, right? Are we gonna have also letters tomorrow? Have letters tomorrow? Letters? We have letters? Okay. Will that work? Okay, harvesting. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Honestly, it's not. Could be, but it could not be. I don't know. Not much here, okay? Let's see. We got tomorrow. We gotta get indictments tomorrow. Any chance here? Let me check. I feel like people are going into court tomorrow. May not be as big as police on the indictments. I don't know, guys. Honestly, I don't want to get excited about it. I feel like I've seen it before. It did happen. I see people going. There's gonna be definitely news from the court, but it may not be the news that we want. I don't know. So, okay, guys. So this was it today. Okay. So I think we have have a lot of informations. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Good night. Good night. So tomorrow, I don't know. I'll tell you if I was like, I'm always like, no, I'll have day off tomorrow. And then it's like 100 indictments. Okay. All right. Good night, guys. Okay.